Morphological characteristics. Head. Both species have relatively small heads compared to the body, with characteristic horns that vary in shape and size depending of the breed. The ears are large and lateral, which provides them with a wide field of vision. The trunk is elongated and cylindrical, with a well-defined cross. The chest is wide and deep, which allows them good breathing capacity. The rump is rounded and muscular, especially in female dairy breeds. The limbs are thin, strong, adapted for locomotion on uneven terrain. The hooves are divided into two fingers wide, which hooves a good grip. Skin and coat. The skin is thick and covered by fur that varies in density and length depending on the breed and climatic conditions. The coat can be only as inches or shorter and coarse as in some breeds of goats. Physiological characteristics. Digestive system. The digestive system of sheep and goats is adapted for ruminal fermentation. The rumen is a large compartment where microorganisms break down cellulose and plant fibers components. Reproduction. Both species are seasonally polyestrous, meaning they have multiple strongs. Cyclostrong, the year alternate the mating season can vary depending of the breed and environmental conditions. Metabolism. Sheep and goats are capable of using a wide variety of feeds, including low-quality forages. They have a high performance in converting food into animal products. Difference between sheep and goats. The horns of sheep are usually curved and spiral, while those of goats are stronger and more pointed. Sessile glands. Goats have sessile glands in various parts of the bodies, with use to demark their territory and recognize other individuals. Behavior. Sheep tend to be more gregarious and less territorial than goats, which are more independent and curious. Importance of morphophysiology. Genetic selection allows the selection of animals with desirable characteristics for the production of milk or fiber. Management. Establishing appropriate management practices to guarantee animal well-being and productive efficiency. Feeding. Formulate balanced diets that cover the nutritional requirements animals at different stages of their life. Health. Identify diseases and disorders that can affect the species and appropriate treatments.
Digestion process in sheep and goat. Your name in 4 chambers. The digestion process of sheep and goat is divided into several stages and occurs mainly in a complex stomach. It is divided into 4 components: rumen, reticulum, and omasum and abomasum. Ingestion and chewing. The sheep and goats ingest large quantity of plant food, which it initially chews quickly and small walls. Rumen and reticulum. The food passes to the rumen and reticulum, which function as a single chamber. Here there is a large population of microorganisms, bacteria, protozoa, and fungi that ferment plant fiber. These microorganisms produce enzymes that break down cellulose and other complex carbohydrates into volatile fatty acids, which are the main source of energy for sheep and goats. The food is mixed and forms balls that is regurgitated into the mouth for complete chewed rumination. The sheep and goat regurgitates the food and chews. It slowly to reduce the size of the particle and increase the contact surface with the microorganisms. Omasses. The partially digested food passes to the omasum, where some of the water is absorbed and the particle size is further reduced. Abomasum. Finally, the food reaches the abomasum, which is the true stomach of the sheep and goat. Here, acids and enzymes are secreted that break down proteins and other nutrients, similar to what happens in the stomach of the other animals. Small intestine. The content of the amamation passes through the small intestine, where most nutrients such as amino acid, sugar, and vitamins are absorbed. Large intestine. Undigested remains passed to the large intestine, where water is absorbed and feces formed. In the bacteria present in the rumen we have cellulosic bacteria. These bacteria specialize in breaking down cellulose, the main component of plant cell walls. Examples of genera include Ruminus coccus and Phylobacter, hemicellulosic bacteria. These bacteria degrade hemicellulose, another structural component of plants. Genera such as Butivirio and Bacteroides are examples of hemicellulosic bacteria.
Liver functions, the largest gland in the body. It has multiple functions include bile production. Bile is an alkaline liquid that helps emulsifying fats, making them easier to digest and absorb. Nutrient metabolism. The liver processes carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, transforming them into forms that the body can use. Salivary glands functions. They produce saliva and a mixture of water and enzymes such as salivary amylase and mucus. Saliva moistens foods, lubricant it to facilitate swallowing, and begins the digestion of carbohydrates. Types of salivary glands: parotid, mandibular, and sublingual. Gallbladder function, external bile production be delivered and released into the duodenum when it is then needed for the digestion of fats. Pancreas exocrine functions, produces pancreatic juice and mixture of enzymes that digest proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Endocrine functions, produces hormones such as insulin and glucagon, which regulate blood glucose levels.
Reproductive physiology. Most of the functions of the animal organisms are temporary in nature. Some of these functions are also cyclical. One of these temporary and cyclical functions is reproduction in the female. Sheep and goats have a season of reproductive, followed by a season of inactivity. Likewise, hormonal activity and regulation is also cyclical. The intimate mechanism that regulates photoperiod is a complex combination between the endogenous circadian cycle, direct and synchronized by light plus melatonin. Light information is captured by the retina, from where the impulse transmitted via nerves to the pineal gland, which is responsible for producing or suppressing the hormone melatonin in response to the perception of light and darks. This hormone is only secreted during the hours of darkness, so there is a greater amount of surrounding melatonin one dies in white more hours of darkness and fewer hours of light. The increase in melatonin concentrations induces a loss of sensitivity of the hypothalamus to the negative feedback of estrogens of the secretion of luteinizing hormone. This decrease in sensitivity is mediated through the hypothalamic receptor for estradiol. Various authors have maintained that animals found in tropical areas do not have reproductive sensuality high and have the capacity to conceive from the rare. It's facts studied that and believe breed sheep with continuous ovulatory activity could be identified and selection program developed to establish this characteristic. However, in the Pelewe breed, it has also been observed that in tropical latitudes, sheep show variable annual reproductive behavior.